This lure looks absolutely crazy, but it might just be crazy enough to catch a river monster. This is the Savage Gear Burbot. It is a 8-inch burbot lure. And today we're gonna take this thing to the river and see if we can catch a monster on it. We're back at one of my favorite backwater spots here on the Mississippi River, where we have caught a lot of fish over the last few weeks, fishing with some of the craziest lures I could find. And today's crazy lure is this burbot. I don't know how well this is gonna work because there's not too many burbot in the Mississippi River, so I'm just hoping they eat it because of the curly tail. I cannot wait to see what kind of action this thing has. Of course, with every lure video I film, I buy a second one of the same lure to give away to one of you guys. If you want to win this lure right here, watch the full video to find out how to enter. I think it looks good, and I think it is the perfect bait to get on some fish today. I'm excited to start throwing this thing and see what it looks like in the water. I'm gonna guess with the curly tail, it has to have somewhat of a decent action. Let's see what this thing looks like. It actually has a lot better action than what I was expecting. The little wings in the front keep it straight and stable so it goes in a straight line. It has a great action. I could see this thing working in two different ways: casting and retrieving straight, and also bouncing it off bottom. It has a really slow free fall, and with the free fall, like other curly tails, that tail has an amazing free falling action. The presentation is above and beyond my expectations. A lot better than what I was expecting for this lure. Let's try a few casts right over here, see if there's anything lurking. There's a little bit of wind today. I wasn't really expecting that. Didn't say there was going to be any, but sometimes the weather can be wrong. All right, we're gonna take this paddleboard and we're gonna go all the way over to the other side and try some spots down there. All right, let's get fishing. Holy cow, that is just filled with stuff. Fish! Oh my gosh, he missed it. I was reeling it across the top and he popped it. That is a really good sign. Sadly, he missed the hook, but first hit of the day, just right through that stuff. Awesome. Smacked it, missed the hook. We'll get another cast in there. I think I was stuck on stuff too. Must have just ate it off the top like it was a topwater. Crazy. Aggressive fish. Got him! There we go. He came back. It's a good one. Ah, it's not as big as I thought, but it's a fish. He came back for it. All right, buddy. Not a monster, but it's a fish on the burbot. That is what I'm talking about. Popped it right off the top of the water. Super aggressive fish. Ate it once, missed him, and he came back and ate it another time. Let's get the hook out and get this guy back in the water. Show him off one more time. Nice little fish, probably about 25, 26 inches on a burbot. How cool is that? Let's get her back in the water. Oh, all right. She was ready to go back. That is awesome. I am so happy with that. I mean, we've been fishing for 15 minutes. I pulled it through some of this mossy area back in here, and a fish came out and popped it. Sure enough, the bait works. We caught a fish, and hopefully that is the first of many. Let's get back out there. Clearly, the bait works, even when there is probably zero burbot swimming in this area right here. Most of these fish probably haven't ever seen a burbot. Bait is still in one piece, luckily, so we're gonna get this guy right back out there. I think it is all in the tail. The tail is doing all the work. I would assume that pike was just a reaction strike bite. It really didn't know what it was eating. It was just eating something going right past it. I don't think he really thought twice about what it was. And that's kind of what I'm going for today. I'm going for reaction strike bites. I want to work the bait fast enough to where these fish really aren't thinking about what they're eating. They're just eating it. Going for that reaction strike bite of just a bait going right past them, and they just smack it. This little back cove looks really nice. Should be something swimming right here. Missed him. Missed the hook. He hit that pretty hard too. How did you miss the hook? No swirl either though. Interesting. It's definitely a fish. Gave me a little pullback. We'll see if he comes back. Yeah, it's definitely a fish. I'm not hooking anything over there anymore, so there's nothing on bottom. Could have been a bass. There's a lot of big largemouth back in here. Sadly, he never got the hook, but that's all right. Hit it. It's a good sign. At least they want it. The river's starting to rise, so this might be flooded here in a couple days. At this pace, this whole entire island could be underwater soon, which isn't too uncommon for the Mississippi River. My best bet is 100% gonna be a fish following it in to where I can slow down my presentation and get them to eat right at shore. If I work it like this, it's got an amazing action. Slow free fall and a really curly tail. Other than that, it just has a unique but interesting action. This is going to be a challenging rest of the video. It's just such a unique lure with such a unique action. And I don't know if I'm fishing it wrong or what's going on, but it just likes to do circles. Unless I reel it really, really slow and then it goes straight, but it is too shallow here to reel it that slow. It will just drag on bottom. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep fishing it, keep trying some different techniques, see if I can kind of figure out this lure a little better, because it's got the tail that I know a lot of pike are gonna eat. I think I just gotta figure out the lure a little better. I'm gonna go fish a little bit farther down there where we were a little earlier and see if I can get on some fish there. I just like walking through this place. It is so gorgeous. Nice little area with a whole lot of fish. There is still a lot of places I haven't explored here. I haven't fished the whole river right there. I fished 2 of the coves. There is still 2 more coves down that way. So we'll try a couple of different areas today, see if we can maybe get on some more fish. I would hope to not end the video with 1 fish, but we have been fishing for probably 2 more hours and it has been absolutely nothing. So who knows? We might get him, we might not, but I am surely gonna keep trying for him. You know, I'm trying to fish here and we got this snake over here, just kind of like not moving. There are water snakes everywhere. You really gotta watch your step. Especially in the Mississippi River, who knows what diseases those things are carrying. Another one, I'm telling you guys, another one right there. Look at this guy. These snakes are everywhere. Just sitting right there. I'm waiting to see him get eaten. Come on, buddy. This is my hill. We're playing king of the hill here. This is mine. There are snakes at every angle. They have surrounded me. There is one there. He is back right down there, and there is one right there. They really want this hill. I mean, I'm trying to play king of the hill, but it's a 3v1 here. Do you guys really want the hill that badly? Okay, I will leave. You guys can have your own little hill. Have fun. I'm out of here. There are definitely a large number of snakes here. That is the only really downside to this spot, is the high amount of snakes. I don't have anything against them. They just have a lot of things against me. Could have been because I was using a snake lure yesterday. I really don't know. Oh, this thing's not spinning again. Where's the tail? You've got to be joking. One fish and the tail's already gone. Oh boy. I am not exactly sure how, but the tail on this bait is already gone. It's not like you can just replace the tail. I mean, that is what, $20 or $25 down the drain. But I don't want to end the video with just one fish, so I went and picked up another lure just as weird, a top water beetle. I thought, since I'm fishing a weird lure video, I have to finish off the video with another weird lure. So I came to a different part of the Mississippi River, this small little marina here, and we're gonna throw this beetle around and hopefully catch ourselves a smallmouth bass to end off the video. I looked for another burbot lure, and sadly I was unable to find another lure, and I didn't want to use the one that I'm giving away to one of you guys. So this is my next best bet. I will make a full video with these beetles. I am excited to throw this thing. It looks good. I'm curious if the fish are gonna like it. Let's cast this thing out and catch a fish on a beetle. I'm curious to see how this thing looks in the water. It is so unique. I wanted to find a lure just as weird as the burbot lure to catch a few fish on, and I think this is the perfect lure. I don't think I've ever seen a single person throw a beetle before, so we're gonna give this thing a try and see if the smallmouth bass are hungry for it. It's not exactly the best time of day for topwater, but I don't think that's gonna be too much of an issue. I'm hoping they're gonna eat it even if I just reel it under the water. I'd assume, like all wake baits, you can reel it right under the water, the same as you could reel it above the water. And yep, pretty much the same thing there. Reels under the water. How does it reel on top of the water? Oh, it actually reels pretty well. Seems to have a lot of action and a lot of noise. Got him. Don't get under there. Oh, not a bad pike. Not a bad pike at all. Look at that. On a beetle. How cool is that? Probably getting close to 26, 28 inches. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Let's get this guy right back in the water. And there she goes. Not a bad fish for a super small beetle. I am so surprised. I wasn't expecting that big of a fish out of a little area like this. I mean, this is probably 2.5 feet deep. Crazy. Just makes you think how many big fish are in some very shallow water. That is awesome. Crazy, crazy catch. Smacked it pretty hard too. Gave me a good fight. And we're gonna get back out there and hopefully catch another one. I was not expecting a pike to really be back in here. I was thinking this was mostly smallies. I'll take it though, nothing wrong with that at all. On a beetle too, of all things. That is a great fish. For this area, that is a monster fish for this area. Rarely do I see many big pike back in here, or really pike at all. That is such a blast. Haven't even been fishing this spot for more than 5 or 10 minutes and we already caught one. That is a great sign. Let's get back out there and hopefully catch another. There we go. All right, largemouth. Oh, okay, just gave him a little concussion. Not a monster by any means, actually a fairly small guy, but that's all right. It's a fish on the beetle, and that is all that matters to me. Nice little guy. I was not expecting much largies here at this area. Usually it's just a lot of smallies, but I'll take it. Fish is a fish, and we're gonna get this guy right back in the water. Oh, there you go, buddy. That is awesome. That is the second species of the day on the beetle. We're gonna keep on fishing and see what we catch next. Missed him. Wasn't sure there if he actually had it or not. Sadly, he didn't. Let's flip another cast in here, see if we'll eat this thing again. They may be hiding under all these mats. Oh, he hit it and dropped it. I'm gonna flip another cast in here, see if we'll eat it again. He had it for a second there. Looked like a little pike. See if he comes back. He did come back twice. 3 times even there. Keeps missing it. I'm not even working it too quickly. Man, this guy is just bad at eating. It's not a half bad pike either. It's just having a hard time getting the hook. Is that the last time he's gonna eat it? That might have been the last time. Probably about a 25, 26 inch pike. It's not a half bad one. He hit it again. He is definitely aggressive, just terrible at eating a lure. How many times is it gonna take this guy to actually stick a hook into him? Yeah, he's not gonna try to eat it again. 5th time was the charm for him. After 5 hits, he is no longer interested in the lure. But it just shows you how aggressive they are towards this lure. I'm assuming most of them haven't seen it before. I'm sure that's why they like it so much. We'll see what's going on down here. Well, I gave it a few more casts, fished for maybe another 30 to 45 minutes, and after that last fish, I wasn't able to get anything more, sadly. I did have fun throwing this beetle for a little bit tonight. An interesting lure with a very interesting action. But hey, if it works, it works. Like I said before, I will be giving away one of the burbot lures to one of you guys. And if you want to win the other burbot, all you have to do is, of course, be subscribed to the YouTube channel with notifications on. Leave a comment down below what your favorite lake is to fish and why it's your favorite, and of course like the video and you were entered into the giveaway. Hope you guys did enjoy. I will announce the winner in the next lure video. As always, new videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching and peace out.